Taylor. I'm the product manager for Silvertone Guitars, and I'm here with Jeff Langton, producer, Hollywood stuntman, and actor Keith Rosary. They've got a new series coming out, and I'd like to talk more about it. So, Jeff, how did this thing come about? You and I have known each other for a while through the Silvertone brand. You've been an endorsing artist for a number of years.
Yes, sir.
So tell me how this story came about and how you met Keith. And
Okay, well, let's start from the beginning. I met
Sure.
Mr. Rosary. We used to work at the Palace nightclub on Vine Street about 45 years ago, and Keith has been my brother ever since. And Keith was Prince's bodyguard and best friend, okay? So we became, and I worked with Sylvester Stallone. I did like 6 or 7 films with Sylvester Stallone. I'm an actor. I went to acting school for 4 years. I'm an actor, studio actor, master's class. And recently I just did a movie called The Shepherd's Code, and I'm an award-winning actor, so this is a famous face now. I got 2 awards. I got the International New York Film Festival Award, and I got the New Jersey Film. But on to Keith. I started many years ago playing guitar at 8 years old. I played on a Silvertone guitar, and I met Mr. Rick Taylor through Silvertone, and I called him and said, hey, I want to be part of Silvertone because I started with the Silvertone. And Silvertone was one of the best brands of guitars. It's come in a case, and I had a Silvertone guitar when I was 8 years old. So I've been a blues artist since I was professionally about 30 years now. I'm known as the Jolton J. And Mr. Rosary, we've been in movies together. I've acted in a lot of films. You guys can look me up at www.jefflangton.com. But about Papa Legba's guitar, when we had COVID, I started writing, and I wrote the first episode, which is this right here, Papa Legba's guitar, starring J.C. Smith. Well, I don't know where J.C. went. I think he's over signing autographs. And I said, I brought it to Look Who. They're distributing it. So I called Mr. Taylor. I said, Mr. Taylor, will you graciously put a Silvertone guitar? There's a Silvertone guitar. Rick, can you tell us which Silvertone guitar that
that's
is?
the 604.
That is the 604 with Mr. Rosary. Notice the likeness of Mr. Rosary as Robert Johnson. Equivocally, Robert Johnson. Undisputed Robert Johnson. But Robert is right here in your present and probably of the bloodline of Robert Johnson. And the thing is, he'll be starring in Papa Legba's Reverse the Course. We're going to tell the true story about Robert Johnson and how Ike Zimmerman, who was a Pentecostal minister, taught Robert Johnson how to play the guitar. It was a myth. Robert Johnson never made a deal with the devil. And also, as me, I had open heart surgery. By the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ, I've been risen, and he gave me a second chance. But my brother Keith Rosary, we're going to shoot in March. We got the script. We got the producer. I don't know where he went, but I'm going to give it away to Robert Johnson, a.k.a. Robert Johnson, Keith Rosary. Go ahead, Keith.
All right, Keith. So tell me more about you. Are you a guitar player for how long? Your whole life, or is
I'm
this?
actually a drummer.
That's
That's
even
the funny
better.
thing.
That's even
I've been working a little bit, trying to get my chops down for the guitar.
good for you.
What I'm most proud of is the Reverse the Curse story that Jeff so eloquently wrote. Gives Robert the true credit that he deserves for his work that he put into the guitar. You know, his sister recently said that the devil got credit for all of his talent, and he deserves his credit. So we're gonna
Hard work and practice.
hard work and
It is
practice.
what got his talent. and
So
he
we're
was
gonna
brilliant.
give him his just due
That's
and show the
fantastic.
real story. And
That's great.
Jeff came up with a great script, and
That's
I'm
great.
very honored to play this.
Did you do a lot of research? Did you able to read it? I figured you did a lot.
I did a lot of research. I sought out family members,
Oh wow.
and his sister, who's 93, his great grandson. They're
amazing.
stoked that we're giving him the credit that's
Yeah.
due for him after all these years. I used to be a bodyguard and an actor like Jeff, and Prince was one of my greatest clients. And him, Eric Clapton, and many other guitarists give Robert Johnson the credit for being the king of the Delta blues. So for me to actually play that character is an honor.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. So when is the it's just a series, right?
Yes, it's a
one
series. And after we do the reverse the course, the next episode's Club 27. Or Robert Johnson, we did that, and we're going to move on to the kid. We're going to move on to Papa Legba. What did Papa Legba do? Papa Legba, step over here and tell us a little about. This is J.C. Smith, international movie star.
How y'all doing?
And international blues like let me slide out of here. You guys get interview Mr. Smith.
Okay.
So what part of the series are you playing?
Well, I'm Papa Legba. I'm the guy that makes the deals. I'm the go-between between the dark side and the light side. So we basically, to get something in this life, you have to give up something in the next life. And we all know what that is by the Robert Johnson story, supposedly so.
Yeah.
So I'm the guy that makes the deals. I was in the pilot, and that's where I was established. And the next one's going to be all about Robert Johnson calling Reverse the Curse. That's going to tell basically the story of how he got from point A to point B to point C. So I'm in the opener where we make the deal, and then it continues from there.
Fantastic.
Since it's episodals, I'll be jumping in and out.
Yeah.
Places.
So that's terrific. Have you two guys worked together before?
No,
This is our first time meeting here
that's
at the
great.
damn
Oh
show,
wow,
so-
that's
yeah.
fantastic.
We've talked on the phone, but him and Jeff are old buddies from the days of the Palace, Hollywood Palace.
Yes.
So,
Well, that's terrific, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for playing and featuring the Silvertone guitar in the movie. It's an iconic old brand. I think it fits.
it's a great guitar.
So yeah,
Well, look at
fantastic.
the poster and look at the picture.
Yeah,
Robert, I mean, he's got it nailed.
there you go.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.